Today, we're looking at 5 of the greatest achievements by Mazda. Join me as we look at how Mazda has differentiated itself, not just from other Japanese car makers, but also within the entire automotive industry. Today, I'm going to share with you my list of the 5 best Mazdas ever made. So buckle up and let's get going. Did you know that Mazda started out initially as a Cork manufacturer? That was in 1920 in Hiroshima, Japan. Back then, they were known as Toyo, Cork, Kogyo. The Cork maker later moved on to making machine tools. By 1931, it introduced its first vehicle, which was a 3-wheeled rickshaw mini-truck called Mazda Go. Since then, every one of their vehicles have carried the Mazda name. Although interestingly, the company didn't officially adopt the Mazda company name until 1984. Today, Mazda is known for developing rotary engines and innovative petrol engines. There's been a lot of great Mazdas that's been produced over the years, but there are 5 that especially stand out and showcase the company's character. First on my list is the Mazda MX-5, the world's best-selling sports car of all time. It even won a place in the Guinness Book of World Records in 2000. Early models were sold under different names depending on the market. In Japan, it was called the Unos Roadster, but in America, it was called the Mazda Miata. Being a sports car, the Miata was designed with a classic sports car recipe with front engine and rear wheel drive layout. This allowed for a superior driving experience and almost perfect 50-50 weight distribution ratio. At its core, when Mazda was designing the MX-5, it applied a design philosophy called Jinba Itai, which roughly translates to rider and horse as one. The meaning of Jinba Itai reflects a sense of unity between the rider and his beloved horse. The relationship between horse and rider can be a strong bond, in which the two actually become one. This is the goal Mazda engineers and designers aimed for. By the way, Americans can probably relate to the philosophy of Jinba Itai. A study by the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety and Urban Institute found that the average American spends about 46 minutes a day in their car. That calculates to 280 hours in the car each year, either as a driver or a passenger. So every Mazda owner should not just be comfortable in their saddles, but they should also feel the same oneness with their cars. The term Jinba Itai becomes synonymous with Mazda sports cars. The goal was not speed on a track, but the feeling of joy and pleasure that comes with driving a convertible. Testers and developers drove the prototype regularly, changing settings, measuring the tire surface temperature, and collecting data. Jinba Itai is the feeling of unity, but it depends on the combined operation of all systems. The engine, platform, chassis, body, and transmission are specially designed to make the driver feel like part of the car. Also, Mazda was so keen to keep weight as light as possible that the driving pedals had holes drilled into them, also known as the Graham strategy. Here's a fun fact about the Mazda Miata. If you saw Disney Pixar movie Cars, did you notice that the characters Mia and Tia were based on the MX-5? Look at the characters' names, which combine to sound similar as Miata. Another Mazda that hit my list is a Mazda RX-8. The RX-8 is from the legendary RX series, a line of respected street cars. When Mazda discontinued the RX-7, it introduced the RX-8. It had a similar name, FR layout, manual gearbox option, and rotary engine. But there was a crucial difference. The RX-8 didn't have giant sequential turbos. Mazda had nixed those, instead put in a naturally aspirated rotary. Of course, many RX fans didn't like that at all. It just wasn't raw enough for them. But when we consider that Mazda was shooting for a different target audience with the RX-8, that makes sense. The RX series was generally for people who love Porsches. The RX-7 was for people who could easily afford a Porsche. But the RX-8 was geared for those who couldn't afford one. So it made sense for Mazda to ditch the turbo. The RX-8 also retained more of the natural weight characteristics of a rotary engine. It's unique in its own way because its lightweight design and near perfect throttle response compared to the RX-7. Overall, the RX-8 is a respectable and practical sports car with a high revving engine. The RX-8 R3 package gives the car an excellent handling boost and turns it to a corner carving machine. It's a fast and awesome machine. Only 950 RX-8 R3s were made by Mazda. The RX-8 was the last rotary engine made by Mazda. That's why Mazda scattered several Easter eggs around the RX-8, and you can find rotary triangle shapes all over the car as a tribute to its iconic engine. So, only those who understand the true purpose of the RX-8 can fully appreciate it. Next on the list is the Mazda CX-5. Mazda created this compact crossover to improve fuel efficiency and driving performance while reducing emissions. It shares the same platform as the Mazda 3 and the Mazda 6. The CX-5 outsells the larger CX-9, the smaller CX-3, Mazda 3, and Mazda 6 sedans, and the Mazda Roadster and Coupe combined. In case you didn't get that, the CX-5 outsells everything in Mazda's entire U.S. lineup. It's their bread and butter. That itself should be a hint at how popular the crossover is. The CX-5 is unique in many ways. Actually, it was Mazda's first car to feature the Kogyo design and philosophy. Kogyo translates to soul of movement. It applies Japanese aesthetics, including single dramatic following lines rather than busy, complex curves. The CX-5 was also the first vehicle to feature SKYACTIV technology. Mazda developed this vehicle technology to dramatically increase fuel efficiency while still providing the same zoom performance drivers expected from a Mazda. The driving cause was because traditional combustion engines only harness 30% of the fuel's potential energy. Mazda aimed to do better. Mazda SKYACTIV engines provide much better fuel efficiency, the key being SKYACTIV's higher compression ratio, which means more energy from each drop of fuel. The range of technology includes SKYACTIV-G, which has free revving characteristics of a gas engine, combined with the fuel economy, torque, and responsiveness of a diesel engine. Then there's SKYACTIV-D, which is the world's lowest diesel engine compression ratio. Mazda also has SKYACTIV Drive, SKYACTIV-MT, SKYACTIV Body, and SKYACTIV Chassis. Let's not forget the compact car, the Mazda 3. In Japan, it was known as the Mazda Axela for the first 3 generations, and it made its introduction in the 2004 model. It replaced Familia 323 Protege. A high-performance version of the Mazda 3 was advertised as the Mazda Speed 3 in North America, the Axela in Japan, and Mazda 3 MPS in Europe. The latest model, Mazda 3, features the latest SKYACTIV-X, SKYACTIV-G, and SKYACTIV-D engines. Each provides fast speed control in any driving condition using the Spark-Controlled Compression Ignition System, or SPCCI. So, what is SPCCI? This is Mazda's proprietary combustion method that enables a seamless transition between compression ignition and spark ignition. The SPCCI technology worked by taking in a lean, homogeneous air-fuel mixture, then compressing the mixture until it approaches the point at which it will spontaneously explode like in a conventional diesel engine. But then a second injector adds another charge of fuel directly to the spark plug. The secondary charge is lit up by the spark plug, causing the pressure in the cylinder to rise very rapidly to the point where the rest of the fuel is also compressed ignited. Sort of like starting a chain reaction in a hydrogen bomb. The presence of the spark plug allows the engine to double as a spark ignition engine under certain conditions, such as high speeds and under high load compression, and under high load circumstances. The latest SKYACTIV-X engine, for example, has a very high 16.3 to 1 static compression ratio and operates at extremely lean air-to-fuel mixture. It can operate at ratios more than twice as lean, higher than 30 to 1, which is a scenario in which a spark plug is unable to ignite a lean mixture. In summary, SKYACTIV with SPCCI means unprecedented engine response, accelerated torque, better fuel economy, it's about 20 to 30% better, and cleaner emissions than ever before. We'll close today with the Mazda MX-30. This is an electric and a hybrid compact crossover that was first unveiled at the 2019 Tokyo Auto Show. It was also Mazda's first mass-produced electric vehicle. The MX-30 is equipped with clamshell doors, which were previously used in the RX-8 rotary engine sports car. All through the interior, you'll see natural cork surfaces wrapped in a protective film, providing for easy care and maintenance. It's a sophisticated touch that green drivers especially enjoy. The MX-30's electric motor is powered by a 35.5 kilowatt-hour battery. So what does that mean in terms of driving range? Mazda claims it's 124 miles on the WLTP cycle, or a little more if you mainly drive around town. Now, I know you're probably thinking just 124 miles, but don't be surprised. Mazda did some research and found that smaller batteries have significantly lower CO2 emissions over their entire lifespan compared to larger batteries. Same research also suggested that its target buyers don't necessarily need more range from a full charge. So Mazda may never fit a battery larger than 35.5 kilowatt power to the MX-30. Instead, higher range may be obtained by the addition of a rotary range extender unit, which, unlike the RX-8, will extend the range and save fuel. Mazda has remained committed for a decade now to bringing back the rotary engine as a range extender. But in the past couple of years, company officials have finally hinted it was nearly ready for production. Mazda announced that the battery electric MX-30 will be available for the first time in California this fall, followed by the range extended version with a rotary engine coming later. The American MX-30 models will be powered by 144 horsepower horsepower electric engine located on the front axle with a 35.5 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery. Mazda is promising that DC fast charger can charge the battery up to 80% in 36 minutes. It'll partner with ChargePoint to provide on-the-go charging to American customers. The crossover will be available in both a fully electric model as well as a hybrid plug-in with a rotary engine. So this gives you the best of both worlds. A plug-in electric car with 124 miles of EV range and a rotary range without limitations on top of that. No range anxiety here, worrying where to charge your car when all you have is a battery. You're covered for long-distance drives and road trips. What's not to love about that? But now you tell me, what's your favorite Mazda of all time and why? Please comment below and share. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for your support.